So I'm excited to announce that in the next few weeks here at all Monarch clubs and any future Monarch club, one of the things we're going to be able to offer to our members is the Galleri multi-cancer early detection test. So you may have heard about this test. It is a blood test. It's been around for a couple years, but essentially what it is offering is the opportunity to test for up to 50 different cancers. So right now we can screen for breast, colon, lung, prostate. Those are the primary cancers that we look at, and they're definitely prevalent, but there's plenty of different types of cancers that we are now able to test for, or at least have the technology to, and the team at Galleri was able to put together a blood test that allows for early cancer detection at stage 0, essentially before a tumor is visible or formed. So I wanted to do this video for everyone because we're gonna get a ton of questions, especially when it comes to cancer. Like everyone, wants to know what are the false positive, false negative things I need to think about. And that's something that the medical team is well educated on. So if there's, anything you want to talk about beyond what I share today, feel free to book an appointment with Natalie or myself. We're happy to go through it with you, everything that's involved. But first and foremost, in terms of sensitivity, meaning correctly identifying that a cancer is present, 51.5%. So compared to other screening modalities, mammogram, colonoscopy, things like that, 51.5% of all cancer cases in the Galleri screening protocol will be classified. So that's much higher, like I said, than many of the other cancer detection modalities. And the other beautiful aspect is if you catch it sooner, treat it sooner, less impactful, less cost, less negative health impact that you may discover. The second part is everyone wants to know about false positives and false negatives. So the Galleri test has a validated 99.5% specificity, meaning the false positive rate, like you're going to get a positive and something's not actually present, is 0.5%. So false negative rate, higher, false positive rate, much, much smaller. And the truth of the matter is in any of these tests, even in CT scans, MRIs, things can be missed. So what we wanted to do is give you a little bit of background, what the test is, multi-cancer early detection, ideally for people 50 or older, although you can do it at any age as long as you are 22 and older. You can't do it if you're pregnant or planning to become pregnant. So those are some of the big highlights, and we're excited because, again, like everything that we're doing here with Monarch is designed to help optimize our overall health outcomes and performance. And I truly believe, and the evidence will support this, if you are living the Monarch lifestyle, the likelihood that you develop some sort of chronic disease, including cancer, is much lower. But even if you happen to develop one of these diseases, such as a cancer, getting good sleep, maintaining, exercise, calorie and protein intake, community, people that, happen to have cancer, that have a strong support system, do far better throughout any sort of cancer treatment. So again, it's another piece of the Monarch ecosystem that will support at least the medical side and hopefully every other aspect. And wanted to give you some background on what it was, what it can do, and some high level takeaways. But if you have any further questions, feel free to book a session with myself or Natalie in person, Zoom. Happy to go in depth further because everyone's case is a little bit individual and unique.